Hello, I am Angela and we're back on the Keeping Your Legs Closed show. Tonight I have my friend Mike back on here. Hey Mike.
Hello.
The reason Mike is back is because I actually got a few calls last night from some of our viewers. You know, I'm quick to put the number out there to call us. Some people called in and said that they loved the way Mike came across, and therefore I was just speaking to Mike. I called him and let him know that, and asked him if he would please come back because they want to hear more from Mike.
Very good.
So Mike, thank you.
You're welcome.
For your input from yesterday, and they love you. A few people are saying yes to you.
Okay.
So you wanted to also say to me, because in our conversation before we came on, Mike did say that he did want to, one or two more things that he wanted to say, and you were saying that the women are going on the looks, because we were talking about the looks of things.
Right, just the looks. Women and men are both going for the looks.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are mainly going for girl with the big booties and all the other stuff like that.
That's true.
That's the main thing they're going for.
Yeah.
And the women are going for, like I said the other day, the hair color, the eyes,
mm-hmm.
the skin tone.
Now we talking about having kids with them.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But that's also who they want as somebody to sleep with. That's the main. That's the priority. That's the main thing they want.
They are sexually attracted to somebody that's cute.
Right.
Or somebody that got a big butt.
Or what they consider to be cute.
Okay.
Something like that.
And then too, I think a lot of women also want to get with a man that's a drug dealer. You'd be surprised, Mike.
Right. Drug dealers.
Hustler.
Right. Hustlers. But see, that's the whole thing. And then they have a baby with the hustler. He's not going to be there because most likely he ends up where? In jail. So,
in jail. Now your man is in jail and you got to take the baby up in there.
Yeah, if you go to visit him, because you wasn't making no money, so how you gonna go visit him upstate? How you gonna go visit him upstate?
And take your little welfare check and whatever little money you got, and send in a food package and whatever money.
Right. And
him.
Then when he comes home, he has a different mindset, so he's not hustling no more. So now you don't want him because he's not giving you all the other stuff.
And now where's the kid?
Now where's the kid? Now the kid can't come around because you probably done hooked up with his best friend anyway.
Oh my God, Mike, don't say that.
It's the truth.
Oh my God.
It's the truth.
Yeah, in a lot of cases it is, because if a woman is going after a man for money.
They say the men are grimy, the women are just as grimy.
What?
Just as grimy. It's equal playing ground, because she wants a guy. Okay, women, this is the main thing is, I want to get married. But the first thing they have such high standards for guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're not worried about whether this guy actually loves them,
mm-hmm.
or is he going to be a good person to deal with, have a conversation with. Can you talk to him? Or is his IQ high enough? They keep a conversation outside of the hood.
Mm-hmm. Well,
because you take that brother, most likely you take him to let's say Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if he knows how the Dow Jones or the NASDAQ or the S&P works.
Mm-hmm.
How you actually can make your money work for you.
If he can read it, and if he knows anything about it. Can't even read it.
Can't even read it.
Doesn't understand it, has a clue.
Or give him, like we were saying, the tests and resumes.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your kid's 4th grade science book and give him a test. See if he passes it. Most likely he can't.
You know what, Mike, you said yesterday about...
she can't either. Don't get it wrong. She can't either.
She can't either.
Because the kids are doing their homework by themselves.
True. I had to go back into some of my studies and some of my notes from when I went to a program, and the name of it was Play It Safe. And this was through the Exponents program. This is where I got my certification through HIV and AIDS and so forth.
Right.
And they gave us a relationship questionnaire. And I just wanted to come back with that because you were right about that. They did say that, and I forgot to mention that yesterday on the show. That they did. They wanted to know how would, some questions. They actually gave you some questions that could be relevant in a relationship that you might want to find out from some people. Would they be there for you if you were sick? If you got, directly ill in a hospital, would they be there for you, through intensive care? Would they push you in a wheelchair? I want to take it one step further. Would they be willing to be seen pushing you in a wheelchair? I mean, at one moment you out there, you blinging, getting it in, getting money, slinging a package. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's all good, but let you get sick.
Yep.
They might come and see you in jail a time or two.
Yeah.
But to put you in a wheelchair, I don't know.
They're coming to jail before the trial, though, because they're not sure if you're coming out. So once you're convicted and you're sentenced to that 3 and better, That relationship is dead.
Forget it.
7 months. You're going to get
That's
that. That phone calls ain't going to be able to come through. It's going to be a block on the phone.
Yeah, because they wearing your phone out. You have a collect call from, you know what I'm saying, after a while, that you got to pipe down off of that. Because how can you keep that up, I'm saying, in the hood anyway.
And brothers, you out there trying to hustle to get the women, is not going to make it. Because when you gone upstate, she's not going to be there to cuddle with. So.
Oh my God, Jesus. You know what else too? They want to talk about the family relationships. They said, can you talk freely about your family relationships and important relationships with your partner too? Some people you don't want to, you might not want to let them know what went on in your childhood.
Right.
Or, you know, or maybe you were abused in your childhood. Everybody can't take that, you know?
Right.
That's another thing. You have to find out how much what their tolerance level is about your past and things of that nature too, you know?
That's a good one too. Yeah, that is good. You got.
Some people like to throw it up in your face. Yeah, that's what happened. That's why that happens. That's what exactly what you get.
Exactly.
I see why they did it to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful of how you handle that too. So you know you got to know who. But those are some questions that they had in their program that I thought I might throw up here. But everybody could make their own. You know, because there's no set. I can't tell you what to ask your mate. You know, but you need to sit down and based on your own life and your experience where you are, and make up some kind of questionnaire. I agree with you 100% on that. You know, and a few people also agree with you who called me on the phone. I was shocked last night when the calls come through.
It's the truth. The main thing is make out your own checklist of what you like, what is possible, because a lot of women want the impossible. A lot of dudes want the impossible too. You want to make set goals for people to have or do something, and they can't live up to it.
They can't live up to it.
You can't make a person live up to it, and it could be, this person could be the sweetest person in the world, but if they don't have
a big butt, and if they don't have a certain
or the standards that you want, you pass them by.
Because a lot of women out there would never take a geek. They would never, a so-called geek. Somebody who was, serious. If he looked a certain way, he could forget it. He could be the most intelligent. He might be able to read NASDAQ.
But I think that trend might be changing.
You think?
Because I think it's the money thing. See, Bill Gates changed that.
Yes. Hey.
He changed that. Now, if his wallet size is as big as his brain, she's with him.
Once again, they're going in for the money. Money can't buy love. Let me
so in other words,
it's
the guy's butt too.
You'll never make it if you're going after money. Forget it, ladies. I'm saying, I'm dead serious, and the men too, because a lot of men these days they going after the sugar mama. Yeah. If she ain't got no money, she can forget. She can hang it up. These days they looking for men in the hood. I want to say to you, are looking for a woman with Section 8. Did anybody? I wonder if anybody saw. It was a show I did with a young man whose name was Gary. Gary said he goes to the food stamp office, and he's able to pick up there. He feels like that's a good place. He ain't the only man that I've heard from the hood mention Section 8, food stamp, welfare, Medicaid. Those, they consider benefits for a lot of men, because a lot of the men are not going to school, they're not graduated, they're not getting an education, they're not, seeking after, the betterment of their own selves, and therefore they're falling back in the lap, and as Hershey said, their parents are enabling them.
See, that's
disabling them.
That's the only time I think she should change him then. If he's a good person, and you can see that he can get an education, he's educational, his mind, he can do good in school, for help him get back in school. Work together with him. But the other thing is no nagging. Nagging from either side, the nagging is a problem. That's a problem. So brothers will leave you if you nag them to death.
Even the Bible said that a man would rather dwell on a rooftop in a corner than in a wide house with a nagging woman.
Yeah, nagging is like the main thing.
Where does that come from? I mean, seriously.
Because she wants things done a certain way, and let's say his wallet size ain't all that, but bedroom action is good. She'll nag at him, and she'll push him out. See, now...
Well, sex never kept anybody.
Right, but back in the days, it was the government keeping people out. Black men out of the households by saying what? If you're not married, you got a kid, you can't be living in this household. So the women used to have to hide the man's clothes or whatever and put him outside the house until they came around. Until they went and did the inspection.
Listen, he had no business in there. Mike, I'm sorry, he had no business in there.
Yeah, but the whole
man need to stand up, mister, and be your man. Mike, I know you have your own place, and I know you'll maintain it. I'm not talking to you. I know I'm getting a little aggressive, but these men need to stand up and get their own place. Bring me